Stream bitrate too high. Streaming. Here we go. All right, I think we're all set up. Okay, let's see what I got going on. So I'm gonna create a little wall puzzle over here. Let's make scenes for the walls. I don't think I made scenes for the walls yet. Alright. Statue pedestal. Oh, yeah. What that is. Close firefly scene. Alright. Lamp. Control C, Control V. We'll call this lamp. Lamp black, or I guess just lamp 1. Lamp 1. Uh-oh, I don't want it to be up high like that. Let's transform is okay, there we go. Get that on the ground. Alright, we'll save this in scenes, objects, lamp. Okay. Next, we got a stone brick pillar. Copy. Make a scene for it. Stone brick pillar. Safe. Next is a stone brick wall. Copy. Stone brick wall. Save. And finally we have gate posts. Gate posts. Metal. Okay. That's it there, so we can exit out of that. So I'm gonna make a little wall puzzle here. Have the diagram sketched out. So let's add another node to organize this. We'll node 3D. We'll call this wall puzzle. You need to come over here. And right there. What is the height of this ground? What was that transform? 20? Is it 20? That looks right. Yeah. I think it might be exactly 20. Okay. Alright, let's instantiate our wall, stone brick wall. That is tiny. Why is that so small? How small is it compared to the player? Let's move our player over. Might need to drastically increase the size of these walls, because I don't want the player to be able to jump over them. Oh my goodness, why are they so small? I thought I measured it out correctly in Blender, but I guess not. That's way too small. Probably like double the size, maybe even more. I'm going to go back into all these scenes. Gate post metal. These need to be doubled. Scale to stone brick wall. This needs to be doubled. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's right. Double this scale. Let's see how big that is. It has to be big enough so I can't jump over it. I think I can still jump over that. Yep. So, quadruple the size? Or not quadruple, maybe like triple. I think triple should be good. We'll triple the size. Triple. Test it out before I change all of them. Okay. I think that's good. So I can't jump over that. Yeah, can't jump over that. Alright, well, we'll triple the size of all these. So that's done, stone brick wall is done, gatepost metal, triple the size. Save that. Lamp needs to be tripled. The statue pedestal, stone brick pillar, triple the size, triple the scale. Okay. Alright, let's start designing this puzzle. Oh, do I want it quadrupled? It might look better if it's quadrupled in size. Nah, I think that's fine. Alright, these need to be like exactly like I don't know what I was trying to say there. They need to be positioned correctly. So we'll do -65, Z18. Let's start Z20. Yeah, -65 is fine, or like let's start -60. No, -70. And this should be at -70. And 20. Is it 25? 25? 20. 54? No. 23? 23. Okay. Complete that. Okay. Alright, let's start building this puzzle. I don't even want to quadruple it, to be honest. I feel like quadruple would be too much. Yeah. Let's keep it like that. Triple size is fine. And then need a node for just the gate, I think. Gates. Gate posts. No, I should just enable stacking. It's not. There we go. Does that work right there? Yeah. Okay. There's a gate. My shoulder's hurting, damn. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's just make the entire outline first, maybe. Well, actually, I feel like I should do the outline at the end. I should do the inner part, because I don't know how big the entire outline is going to be, so... Let's get this and this. Control D. Rotate it 90 degrees. One issue of having it scaled by 3 is it's not going to line up very well. I might need to scale it by 4. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scale it by 4, I think. I'm worried it's going to look too big if it's scaled by 4. But maybe not. No, that's not too bad. So that's scaled by 4. That'll be fine. Let's scale everything by 4. 8 posts, scale 4. Lamp, scale 4. Stone brick pillar, scale 4. Alrighty. Ooh, it might line up better if I scale it by 4 as well. Make it posts right here. See how that looks. Is it too big? I don't think so. It's not too big, right? It looks kind of intimidating when it's big. I want to see how it lines up with the camera keeps. Yeah, that looks good. No? That looks alright. It's not like clipping into each other. I think that'll be perfect. Okay. Scale by 4 works. Okay, let's keep building. Oh, I forgot to add the lamps. Need to instantiate all the lamps as I do this, because I want the lamps to be emitting light. So let's make a note for the lamps. Lamps. Instantiate. Lamp. Yep, scale 4 worked a lot better than scale 3 for sure. It'll make it a lot quicker putting all these down. Okay. Cool. Let's keep going. Gate here. Duplicate that. Okay. Then we'll have another one of these. that right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have a gate here. Where's my gates? Here. Like so. This first entrance needs to have a wall. Oops. So I'm gonna do this. Yep. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm really afraid of duplicating things. Like, if I make a mistake, I'm never gonna know. Okay, this Shift T. Okay, so we're gonna have a gate here. Perfect. That looks good, right? That's a good size. Yeah. I think I'll do the lamps later because I don't want a crap ton of lamps. It's gonna bog down the engine. Okay. Boom. 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 Coming along, coming along. Man, why does my shoulder hurt so bad? Ugh. I need to like ice it or something. Could put an ice pack in here. Let me grab an ice pack. Yeah, I may have one. Make a different one. Damn shoulder. I have to go to like a doctor or something about this because my shoulder's been hurting for like 3 days. Is that gonna stay? Keeps falling. Alrighty. One there. And then there'll be a gate here. One of you. Right here. Okay. Safe. Be another one of these right here. So does that look really weird on camera? And look really weird with giant shoulder. It's falling down again. Alright, so a gate here. Did I put a gate here? I did not put a gate here yet. Wait, I did put a gate. It's just this is... this needs to be moved. One this way. There we go. Alright, there's another gate right here. Boom. Then we got walls. Here, open an opening there, and then all of this needs to be closed. So we'll duplicate this. And this. And this. Okay. And I might as well move this gate, or like change the position of this gate to here, and then this can be here. That'll look a little bit better. Okay. It's looking cool, looking cool. It'll look even better once I put the lamps in, do the lighting and everything. Alright, there needs to be a red gate right here. Boop. 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 And boop. 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 Let's make sure everything's looking good from the player's perspective. Yes. Looks good. This is gonna be a cool little spooky puzzle for sure. Okay, we have a gate here. Gate here. Okay. And then this needs to be duplicated right here. Oh, this is supposed to be one longer. Oops. Like that. So then all this needs to be moved to here. There we go. Because then we're gonna have this extended out one. Like this. Damn it. Like this. Okay. And these. So this area is going to be where the spawner is that they need to destroy, right in here. And we need a gate. Did I translate something by accident? Why is this selected? I think I accidentally translated something. Whoa! Nope. Let's try that again. See, I'm so afraid of like duplicating something and not realizing I duplicated it because it's just going to be like inside of the other mesh. Oh my goodness. See right there, I didn't even duplicate it. I don't want to take up space without knowing. Where's the gate? Right here. Okay. Coming along. Save. Next part is in here. right here. Needs to be right here, right? Yeah. And then a gate. Right there. Ugh. My damn shoulder, man. Needs to stop hurting. It's like the pain goes all the way up into my neck and all the way down to my fingers in my right arm. I don't know what the issue is. I think it's like something with the rotator cuff. Ugh. Come on, ice, numb it. Ice it, ice, numb it, numb it. Don't want to feel the pain no more. Alright, almost done. Have it sketched out. Almost done with the layout. Just a few more gates, and then I need to figure out how to make the gates work. The coding part. I might want to change the terrain around a little bit too. Okay. I think I want to move this here and do another one of these. Oh, I forgot to put a gate here. Yeah, there needs to be a gate like on the edge right here. There we go. Actually, I kind of like that music on. Alright, I think this part is done. Just have to finish this side. Needs to be one of these on this side. need one of these gates here. Okay. Need a gate right there. So. How did this get messed up? Is this too far in? Wait, what? Oh no. Something got messed up like crazy. Is it this? Wait, what? How did this get messed up? Huh? I don't understand. What's going on here? Is this... There's a space somewhere. The dimensions aren't adding up. What? What's going on? Oh, it's this. It's all this. Okay. Wait, how did I not know that? Notice that here though. Okay, so this and this. Crap, did I just duplicate a bunch of things? Oh no, oh no. What am I duplicating? What am I translating? There we go. Okay, okay. We're back here. This and this needs to be translated one there. And then all of these need to be moved 1 meter that way. There we go. Now everything's lined up again. Okay, now duplicate this right here. Perfect. We're back. I should just duplicate this entire wall. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Shift D. Like so. Perfect. Alright. Now we need to duplicate this, this, and this. Move it over here. Perfect. And then finally, this and this right here. Now we're all closed in. And then I think I just have one more gate right here. Yeah. I kind of want to put the gate here. Alright, just one more gate. Yeah, just one more gate. So. And gate right here. D. Okay. I think that's it. I think I completed the layout. Looks pretty cool. I might even want to make it more complicated. I don't know. Let's add lanterns. Honestly, I think it is too easy. I think I need to make it more complicated. I could make it more complicated later though. Let's just try to get it working. Let's try to get the walls working. And maybe the lighting as well. Put a lantern there. And we'll put a lantern on all the corners. Did I call these lamps? God damn it. Should have been lanterns. Why did I call them lamps? Whatever. I'm not willing to change that right now. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could put one like right in the middle. I want these on the edges of this. Like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And over here. Oop. Okay, and then I need to put lanterns in the middle somewhat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Damn, it's gonna be uneven. What about just one right here? And one maybe right here. All right, let's pull up our lamp scene. We're gonna add an Omni light. An Omni light. I don't want it to be scaled, so we'll put it right there. Omni light with a range of 20 meters. Attenuation of 1, sure. Light, energy, save. How does that look? Those need to have a farther range, I think. And I want the light to be a little bit warmer. We'll double the energy. We'll make it a little bit warmer. A little bit orange. Range 50. Maybe even more than that, to be honest. See how that looks. Honestly, why does it look so bright? Oh wait, I have the brightness turned up, my bad. There we go. Why are these lamps like not doing anything? Wait, why are they not doing anything? Are they being blocked? Looks like it's like being blocked. Like the light. What if I put this as a child of the mesh? Yeah, light scale does not affect the visual size of the light, so that doesn't matter. Shadow on. Distance fade on. Do I need to increase the energy to like 5? It just seems like they're not doing anything. Let me turn off the shadows of this. Geometry, cast shadow off. See, it still feels like it's doing nothing. Doesn't it? Doesn't it seem like it's doing nothing? Is it because the attenuation is too high? What if I move the light outside? Is it because it's like being blocked by something? No, it's just... I think it's just needs more energy. Transform. Reset. The range is 50 meters. What about like 100 meters? Attenuation of 1. Energy is volumetric fog energy. The distance fade begins at 100. The shadow will make like 70. Distance fade like 20. Okay, there we go. That's better. It'll probably look better with like trees and stuff around. That looks really cool. Cool. See, like my Omnilight is so much brighter for some reason. Is it because of the color? Let's see. Let's bring up the firefly scene. The Omnilight, the color is like, oh, it's like a +2. +2 intensity, that's why. 2 energy. Energy 3, range 50. So I doubled the intensity. The intensity of the color. Hey, that looks cool. Oh yeah, that looks much better. I'm gonna add fire particles in it as well. And then I also want the distance fade to be even higher. So distance fade, maybe like 200. Wait, how does this work again? The distance from the camera at which the light shadow cuts off. Set this to very low, then distance fade begin plus distance fade length to further improve performance. Wait, set this to a value lower than distance fade begin plus distance fade length. So maybe like 100? There we go. Now everything's lit up. It's coming along. I think our firefly light needs to be a greater range, like 30. Turn off the debugger for these, it's so ugly. Alrighty. Now I need to make the gates work. We need to actually code, I need to code the functionality of the puzzle. This came out well. I'm enjoying just running around. Or maybe I'm just procrastinating the puzzle building. Because my shoulder is hurting, man. My shoulder is killing me. It's making it hard to concentrate. Ah. I might need to like take a break and come back. I don't know. Damn shoulder, get better. Hey, X-Siri, what happened to my shoulder? Dude, I don't know. I'm like a tennis player. I play a lot of tennis, but it randomly started flaring up the past few days. And I hadn't played for like a week, I think, so I don't know. It feels better when I ice it though, so I have an ice pack on it. Game looks nice. Thank you. Yeah, so I've been, I built all this right now, put the layout, it's gonna be like a little wall puzzle. So all of these openings are gonna have like a red or blue gate, and they'll like change color, like it's kinda hard to explain. But that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, I hope I heal soon. Thank you. So now I need to make these gates work. I need to actually code the functionality of these gates. So thinking about that right now. So first I need to make a mesh. I'm gonna make a mesh for all the gates and just try to make it look like it's like an electric kind of gate. I'll put a noise texture in for the mesh. UV panning shader. That'll look cool. And here's where, oh, I still need to create the spawner as well. There's gonna be some enemies in here as well, so I'm gonna put some enemies in here. But I only want the enemies to be activated once you like destroy the spawner. Like there's gonna be a shield in here, or like a kind of like a spawner kind of thing. Once you destroy it, the enemies will be activated. Anyway, let's bring up the gate scene. So I need to add a mesh, pretty much just a plain mesh. Add mesh instance. This is going to be a quad mesh. This will be the I don't know, the gate. Yes, gate. Needs to be, I think, 4 meters. Nope, 8 meters by 8. 8 meters by 6. 8 meters by 4. 8 meters by 5. About 6. Eight meters by 5. There we go. 8 meters by 5. I need to create a shader for this so it looks interesting. Go to geometry. We'll create, what is this called? Like electric gate, maybe? It's not really electric though. I mean, I guess it is. I'll call it electric gate for now. Electric gate. And then I can name the shader electric gate as well. Material override shader. New shader. Shaders, we'll call it electric gate. Create. Okay. So this needs to be unshaded. Unshaded. Shadows disabled. Cull mode disabled, so we can see it from both sides. You know, I've never really understood what cull means. If anybody in chat wants to explain, if there is anybody in chat. All right, fragment. We're gonna need a color parameter. Color parameter. Color. We're gonna need a texture. So let's go into the color, the albedo. We're gonna need a texture parameter. Texture, it should be color, and we need to sample it. Sample import, yep. And it's going to be just like a noise texture. We're going to multiply it with multiply it with the alpha of this, I think is how this will work. Alright, let's change the color to just something right now. And then I need to find a good looking noise texture for this. Desktop, VFX, textures, Lelus, noise pack. What looks like a gate texture. What about this? Maybe. What about this? No. This? I like that one. VFX textures. I already have it in there. Okay, let's put that noise texture in. Did it work? Yes, it got set up all correctly. Nice. Ooh. I might need a different noise texture. I don't like how transparent that one is. So probably one like this. Or like that. Or like this. Okay. Let's try this one, I guess. That looks good, right? I want it to move, so I'm going to add a UV panning. UV panning. With time multiplied with a vector 2 vector 2 constant, I guess. Multiply time multiplied with the vector 2 into our offset. Now if I increase this, we got UV panning. Way too fast. I don't want it to pan up and down, I want it to pan back and forth though. How does that look right now? I also want it to emit light, so I'm going to add an intensity to the color. I mean, that looks kind of cool. I'm not sure if I'm sold on the texture. Let's give it an intensity. I want it red. Intensity of 1. Why is it going like up and down like that? I want to go side to side, not up and down. If I delete this, and delete this, and just hook up time, it's too fast. I'm going to decrease the scale. 0.5. Oh wait, here we go. I'm dumb. I want this at 1, I want this at 0. There we go. Now it's going side to side, but it's too fast. So that's what we're going to have to multiply with .1. like a 0.5, 0.3. Is that working? That looks pretty cool, right? What if I did like 0.1 on the Y? Yeah, that looks good. You can see seams in there though. It also looks too much like fire. Let's try a different texture. What about this? I want it to be rotated though. Or this. Let's try this. Nope. Go to textures. Put that in there. That looks boring. Not that, I don't think. I think it needs to move faster. Now that I'm looking at it. Maybe not. Okay, I'm liking that. Honestly, yeah, I'm good with that. For some reason, I don't see seams in this one. Oh, maybe the other one was not seamless. Yeah, it must have not been seamless. Because that looks great. Is it moving too fast? How could I make this look more like an electric gate with the UV panning? What if I just slow down the speed? So like 0.2. Or even 0.1. No, it looked better moving fast. Yeah, it looks better moving fast, I think. It just feels not quite right yet. Looks cool though, right? Yeah, looks cool. Kind of like magic. I don't know. So I need to add the collision shape. Oh wait, I did see... I saw a seam. I thought... Maybe not. So it's not going to be a collision. Wait. It is going to be a collision, kind of. Because I need to be... I need to collide. If I have a red aura around me, I need to collide with reds. If I have a blue aura around me, I need to collide with the blues. So we're gonna have to make a script for the gatepost. I think I'm gonna call this... If I call this electric gate, is it gonna mess up a whole bunch of things? Only one way to find out. Objects. Rename. How do I rename? There we go. Electric gate. Did it rename everything, hopefully? Did it not rename? Why didn't it rename here? I thought I could rename it and it would be fine. No? What if I exit out and get back in? We didn't rename these. Why didn't it rename these? Because now if I instantiate gate post metal, it doesn't exist, right? It's now electric gate. So why didn't it name these? It's kind of frustrating. So when you rename a scene, it doesn't rename it when it's instantiated. What if I just like instantiate electric gate here? And then reparent it all. And then delete them all. Oh, so why are these electric gate 2? What? Godot sometimes, Godot. Godot sometimes. Gets on my nerves. Instantiate electric gate. 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 Now, if I select all these, put them as a child of this, and then delete all of these, right? We're good. Okay. Got electric gate. Alright. Attach a script for electric gate. Objects. Electric gate. Open. Create. Alright, here we need a first export variable. At export var gate color, and this is a color okay. Or maybe we want to, god damn shoulder, man, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to lay down here in a second. My shoulder is hurting so bad right now. We should just make a node reference to the shader parameters color, right? Shader parameter slash color. Gate color is a color. And then on ready, we want to electric gate dot shader parameter slash color. Shader parameter slash color. How do I change this color through code? What property would that be? How do I access this color through code? Like that? Is it like that? Electric gate shader parameter color equals gate color? Is that right? Did I figure it out because I'm a smarty? Maybe? I guess we'll find out. And then, so right now they should all be black, right? Ugh. Invalid assignment of property or key shader parameter color. Okay. I'm not a smarty. Damn it, I'm not a smarty. Electric gate.shader. Electric gate.shader. Shader parameter. How do I access this color through code to be able to change this shader parameter through code? Hey, welcome back, Hecto. Good to see you again. Did I get lerp working? I did get lerp working. Do you want to see? How to access shader parameters through code Indigo. How to reference? You must first ensure the parameters are defined as uniform variables in your shader and that a shader material is assigned to your node. Correct. I have that. You can then use the set shader parameter and get shader parameter. Declare variables using the uniform keyword. I don't know. I don't know how I can access. I've never done that before. How do I access the shader parameter? What about just like electric gate dot get shader parameter, get instant shader parameter, and the parameter is color. Equals gate color. What about that? No. No. Good evening, Nafik. How are you doing today? I'm having some issues right now. But I did some good things. I'm making a puzzle right now. Just having issues with the colors. What? No, I want this to be red, very red. Intensity +1. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to change the color of this shader. So this red electric gate here, I'm trying to change the color of this shader through code, and I can't figure out how. I've never done that before. Let's see. To access shader parameters in Godot through code, you must first ensure the parameters are defined as uniform variables in your shader and that a shader material is assigned to your node. You can then use the set shader parameter and get shader parameter. Define uniforms. In your .gd shader file, declare variables using the uniform keyword. These will appear as editable parameters in the inspector and are accessible via script. Don't I have that? Shader editor. How to access visual shader parameters through code. To access visual shader parameters through code in Godot, you must interact with the shader material resource applied to your node using the set shader parameter method. Ensure a shader material is used. You know, the material property must have a shader material assigned, which in turn references your visual shader. Correct. Get the material reference in your script. OnReady var sprite node. Var material shader material equals node.material. Okay, what about electric gate dot get instance shader parameter color or set? Yes, set instance shader parameter color to gate color. Does that work? Let's just see if it gets any bugs. No bugs. Okay. Because electric gate has... Oh, this is material override though. Material override. Okay, so we need to do, oh, it's because I passed, that's why. Electric gate dot material override. Material override dot material override dot shader. No, just material override dot set instance shader parameter, the color to gate color. Nope. Oh wait, that didn't give us any errors. Wait, actually might have worked too, because yeah, I think that worked. So if I reset this and then the gate color is an exported variable. So if I go back to the glade, down to the gate, if I click on a gate, I can now set its color to like red, right? And then when I run it, will it change red? Did I figure it out? Am I a little bit of a smarty? Not a lot of a smarty, but a little bit of a smarty? Because it took me forever to figure it out? Oh no, it didn't work. Why didn't that work? It didn't give me bugs. So that's good, I guess. Why didn't that work? Somebody help me. Set shader parameter tint. Why didn't that work, man? Why didn't that work? It's not giving me any bugs, but it's not working for some reason. It's not changing the color of these. Electric gate, that material override that set shader parameter color to gate color. Gate color is... What if I set this equal to like... just a color. What if I change this color? Well, it's just gonna change all their colors. Wait. That didn't change any of their colors. Okay, what's going on? What is going on? Looks like their colors are being overridden by something, and I can't figure out what. What? No, nothing's working. Reset this. Reset the value. When the node enters the scene tree, the electric gate .material override the material override Why is this not working? Help me out, Google. The parameter name in the code must exactly match the name of the uniform you define in your visual shader. Correct. Shader material and use a visual shader with the scale uniform of not. Color parameter uniform. Var material override is mymesh.getMaterialOverride. Do I need to do the get material override? Dot get material override dot get material override if override is shader material override dot set shader parameter var current alpha, alpha knob. Was that the issue maybe? And then if I go here, maybe? Electric gate. Electric gate. Dot. Material override. All right, this thing is making me mad. What the hell? How do you set the color of a shader parameter in a visual shader through code? I'm doing everything that Google is telling me. Google's not working. Man. Don't understand. Probably going to be something like just really simple that I'm just spacing on. Spacing is half of any time spent developing. Yeah, I don't know how many times I've been trying to figure something out for like hours, and then it's just like some stupid, simple fix. Oh my god. This is weird because like... So... I'm trying to change. So I've got this electric gate here, I've got a shader parameter here for color, and I'm trying to change it through code. But now, when I run the game, it's not even changing the color in game anymore. Like, what if I go back here and I pass on this maybe? Pass, and I comment this out. Is this gonna work now? Would you believe me if I told you I was dealing with this exact problem a while ago? How exact are we talking though? Oh, okay. So it changed red. Okay, so it changed red. It changed to red when I commented out this code. So there's something wrong with this line of code here. Because when I do this, and I try to set the electric gate, we've got a gate color here. Seems to be working fine. But for some reason, it's just not showing up. Like the code just isn't working. It goes back to black. I want to be able to change the colors of some of the gates. Like I want some of the gates to be blue and some of the gates to be red. And I want to be able to do that with an exported variable. How do you change a shader how do you change a visual shader parameter through code? That's basically what I'm trying to figure out. How do I change a visual shader parameter through code? I want to be able to change this color right here, this color. I want to be able to change this shader parameter color through code. And I don't know why this isn't working. It's not giving me any bugs, but it just changes it to black when it should be changing it to red. Yeah, trying to do it individually to different gates. Yep. So I want some of the gates to be blue, right? I want some of these gates to be blue. I want some of them to be red, because it's gonna be like a puzzle sort of thing. What if I try setting it, instead of to gate color, what if I try setting it to just a red color? How do I do that? Color, color RGB, like 255 0 0, yeah, like that. And then I go back to the thing, here, reset that. So right now in the glade, it should be black. Yep. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna change it red? Whoa. That did something. Making progress, I think. Instead of get material override, it's a get shader material function. Instead of get material override, it's a get shader material function. Well, I'm not sure about that anymore, because this worked. This worked. Changing it to this, right? If I do like, I don't know. Is this supposed to be like between a 0 and a 1? Let's change this to 1. Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be between 0 and 1. So if I change this to a 1, is it going to make it yellow? Okay, we're making progress. So this is working. This get material override, that state shader parameter is working. I guess the issue was with this exported variable. because I have an exported variable on this node. I have an exported variable called gate color. And I want whatever color to select to go into here, but that wasn't working. Right here I have the gate color set to red, and it wasn't working. RGB is a 0-1 float, okay. I thought it might be 0 to 255. Yeah, I haven't worked with the RGB code much, so 0 to 1. I'm gonna save you some future headache. Does this say Godot doc link? Let's see. Oh. Yeah. Oops. You found it? Go back to the scene and go to the gates. Here. So here's the gates. So some of them I have set to red, some of them I have set to black. Like I have 2 set to red, and it's not working. Exported variable called gate color. Set material override to, I want this to be gate color, right? The variable gate color. Where's their shader at? It's in here. So here's the scene. Electric gate. The shader is in the mesh electric gate. Just this plane. I mean, I know a workaround now that I figured out that one thing with just setting it to a color instead of a variable. Right click on material, make unique. You think? Is it make unique recursive? Should I make unique or make unique recursive? Just make unique. And am I making it unique on the parent node? Like this is the parent scene, or do I have to make it unique on every single instance of this? Like, should I go back to this one, and do I need to go to all of these and make them unique? Oh wait, I can't do that, never mind. The object should be unique, and only the one being changed should update. I see what you're saying. I'm not sure that's the issue though. I mean, maybe. I guess I could try it. I'm just hesitant about making things unique because how do I redo that if it doesn't work? Here's an option though. Let's see if this works really quick. This might work. RGB. Now in here, this is just a string. Blue. Red. Red. Blue. Whoa. It made all of them blue? Maybe you're right. Maybe I do need to make something unique. Oh, wait. You might be right. You might be right, Ace Roy. Because I guess it's changing it for the shader for all of... Because they're all using the same shader, huh? They're all using the same shader, so if I change something, it's changing it for all of them. Oh, okay. Hey, thank you. Hey Hecto, can I use ternary over if else in GD? What is ternary? I don't know what ternary is. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Ace Roy. Yeah, so I have to make the shader unique for every single instance. So in the parent node, if I just make this unique, would that make it unique for every single instance? It might, right? I guess I'll try it. Make unique. There, I did it. Okay, so that didn't work. How do I make the shader unique for every single instance? What's a way I could do that? What if I make the shader unique? It might be the shader. Make unique. That didn't work either. You just looked it up and you can. Definitely helps clean up code when you do something like you just did. I don't know what ternary is though, Hecto. I don't know what that is. So I'm thinking about how I can make every single instance its shader unique. Because just changing the parent node or the parent scene, right? Just changing that one to unique. Well, I guess what I could do is I could make two different shaders. I could make one shader red and one shader blue, right? That would work. Because I'm only having two different colors. Yeah, I could probably do that. And then the exported variable could just be the shader. I'm gonna comment all this out. Okay, so I'm going to find a shader. Electric gate.tris. I'm going to rename this to blue or red. Now it's called red, and then I will duplicate this and name it blue. Okay, so one's red, one is blue. The red, it's going to be a default color of red, right? And then the blue is going to be a default color of blue. Okay. So I have two different shaders. I have a red shader and a blue shader. And now I want a variable to change the shader. So export var gate color is going to be a shader. Ready. On ready, we want to electric gate. How do I set the shader? Get material override. Oh wait, no. Dot material override dot shader. Electric gate dot material override dot shader equals gate color. And then in here, the exported variable is the gate color. Save this. Or sorry, the exported variable is the shader. So blue, right, one can be blue, one can be red. Right, we'll set that one to blue. Wait, hold on. This one to blue. And then I need to set the default to red. So here, This would be red. And of course that didn't work either. Now it's just black. var color equals color string equals red. If I can get the color picker working, it'd be better. I feel like I'm getting so close to getting it right. It's just not quite there. The issue might be that this is a parameter. Delete this. Just add a color. Color constant. And this color constant will be red. Save that. Blue. Delete this. We're adding a color constant. And this will be blue. We're not going to have a texture. This is just going to be a texture 2D. Texture. Color texture. Might be ruining a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, why is the blue not working? I'm getting lost. This is electric gate blue. What if I change this to electric gate red? Wait. Wait. I might have figured it out. I know what the issue was. I know what the issue is. Alright. So the issue is in the ready function. Children do their ready functions before the parent. Wait. But this doesn't have a script going. Never mind. Scratch that. I think the issue is in the ready function though, because when I put the parameter in here, or when I put the shader in here, you can see it, right? You can see it when I put the shader in there. If I get rid of this, you don't see it. Even though in here, I have given them a shader. Get color shader type, you need color. I appreciate you trying to help me out with this, Ecto. And Ace Roy, but I think he left. No, gate color is a shader. I know it's a shader, and I know it's working because when I actually load a shader into here, it does change everything. Right, if I load it into the default, it changes all these shaders. For some reason, the instances The exported variables on the instances are not working though. Jesus. Hello, it's Wednesday, my dude. Thank you. Thanks. It's coming along. It's coming along. There's just some issues with shaders today. I've been trying to figure out some shader issues for like more than an hour now. Trying to get these gates to change color. I think I'm getting closer though. I think what I'm gonna do is electric gate dot material dot override dot shader equals gate color. Shaders suck to work on. Agreed. Right, so if I reset this, then they should all be just blank. Right, yeah, there's no shader. Now if I go in here, what if I assign them all? Right, if I assign these all to a shader, like blue, this is the first one, so is that not going to be blue? Suggestion, I try making the walking speed match the feet with like contact points and stuff. I think the motion would look a lot more fluid. Yeah, dude, I need to like fine tune the adjustments, right? Or I need to fine tune the feet placement. I mean, it's pretty close right now, don't you think? Pretty close. It's pretty close to timed right. Hecto, if you're still in chat, I did the lerp you suggested. Hecto, thank you. The lerp on the light. Yeah, when we go a bit faster, it gets slightly off. Yeah. Yeah, maybe fine-tune that a little bit. Okay, so these are not even they're not even loading. What about if I try to like export variables not loading in when set in on ready function in Godot. No, that's man, I don't know. So the issue is with the on readies. Like I set the shader. Do I need to like... Do I need to preload the shader? I might need to preload the shader. Those preload. It might be an issue with the preload. Or with the loading, like, because it's stuck in the files. Red. Why can't I find the red shader? There we go. Thank you for the sub. Have a good one. Hope to see you again. Here's another option that might work. What? These are two different shaders now. Oh my god. I did it. I did it. And I don't even feel good about it. Because it took like 2 hours. I don't even feel good about it. I just feel dumb. You know? I just feel dumb that it took 2 hours to figure that out. I mean, I feel a little good, I guess, but mostly just disappointment in myself. Well, let's make some adjustments. This needs to be very blue. Just disappointed in myself, man. Why did that take so long to figure this out? Why did that take so long? Shadows disabled, mode, cull mode, disabled. I figured it out, but I just feel dumb. Looks cool though. Huh. I'm dumb. I'm just dumb, man. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. I'm a dumb boy. 2 hours. 2 hours to figure out how to change the color of a shader through code. Makes me wonder if like all the other methods I tried to use would work now. Like if I could, I don't know. Like I don't even know if I need to preload these shaders. I did it though. I freaking did it. So I might as well change them all now, I guess, to their correct colors, and then I'm gonna call it a day. So this one's red. Oh no, that one's blue. this one's blue. This one should be blue. Wait, this one should be red. So we'll type red here. This one right here should be red. Red. What else should be red? The one over here should be red. Red. And the one right over here should be red. And I think that's it. Oh wait, no. This one needs to be red. Is that it? I did it, but I just feel dumb. How do I spend 2 hours just to figure out how to change the shader colors, man? That's ridiculous. Oh, you know, I need another gate. I'm missing a gate. Red. Red, red, blue, blue, red, blue, blue, red, and then I need another blue one in here. Right here, I need a blue. Let's just get one of these. Why did that take me so long to figure out? Jesus. That looks kind of cool though. Well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go cry inside for spending 2 hours trying to figure that out. I'm gonna go cry for a little bit, because that was ridiculous. Peace out.